Yeah, I absolutely can relate to everything that you said. Letting go of being a perfectionist. Nothing is ever perfect, right?
No.
But we can always improve upon what we do.
Mhm.
And if we have that mindset, it allows us to just free ourselves, just move forward. And you also imposter syndrome, right? I mean, we get to places and then you start questioning yourself. Am I supposed to be here? But those
Mhm.
questions you just bring upon on your own self. Nobody's questioning why you're there. You just bring it on yourself. So letting go of those things is really good to do. You said free to fail. I really like that too because again, nobody's perfect. Nothing is ever perfect. But if we fail, we can pivot and learn from that failure and take those nuggets of goodness of that experience itself and build your confidence that you went through such a thing, but and you came out of it the other side, right?
Yeah.
And so that can just help you keep going forward.
So it's all about these struggles in life that we have. It's about winning the war, not necessarily each battle.
Yeah.
Though that path, and it may not be a linear process. It usually is not. It's a non-linear process. And so going through
Yeah.
those experiences, I just think they just help us to grow and help us to really define ourselves as well as individuals and as professionals.
A quote
Absolutely.
I saw a quote the other day that said, "There's not wins and losses, there's wins and lessons." 'Cause
Mhm. Mhm.
if you fail, it's more of a lesson because you can take that with you to go toward the win the next time. It's not like you
Mhm.
just lost everything. You do have a lesson, something you won't do next time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And it makes I love that. Wins and lessons. But it makes me think also about, the iceberg concept.
Mhm,
You always see what the accolades, the awards, the triumphs, but nobody knows underneath that
mhm,
iceberg all the things that need to happen to like, the work. Earlier you said you need to do the work. Well, of course. I mean, some people think, oh, I'm jealous of whoever because they're over here getting awards and getting accolades and all, but I'm sure that every one of those people had to do a lot of work to get there and
correct,
they had to do it. Nobody did it for them, right? So a
mhm,
lot of people, I think, may shy away from the work and
mhm,
then wonder, well, why didn't I, get an accolade or, but you have to do the work and nobody can do it for you. So I really like that input.
That's good. That's good. I like you said that, Gabby. I'll piggyback like the iceberg metaphor. So my son, he's 2 years old, 2.5. He loved watching ducks and goose. So whenever I run and I go determine and I find a new spot where I see ducks and geese, I take him over there. And the biggest thing when people look at ducks, they say, man, they moving so gracefully. But if you go
Mhm.
under the water, the duck is moving very fast. The duck is
Mhm.
pedaling hard. But on top, it looks graceful. And that's a lot of things, misconception. People see people's lives and like I said, the multiple masters and doctorate and certifications and see that stuff there and say, oh, they got it because there's a doctor. Oh, they got it because they're smart. No, you
Right.
realize I'm up at 3 a.m. working on a paper. Right? I'm getting up when my kid, I put my son to bed and kiss my wife, and I'm going in my office and I'm working to publish a paper, do research, things like that after hours. And people don't see that part. They don't see that. They see, hey, Reginald Holmes a tech fellow now. That's all they see there, but they don't see the work that we putting in behind the scenes. So I'm the duck. I'm pedaling very hard to look graceful on the other side.
Right.